Ja, hej och välkomna allesammans till ännu en ny serie. Den här gången är det Alan Wake. Vi kör bara normal. Jag tror jag spelar gamla spelet. Jag är inte helt hundra, men jag tror det.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
What the fuck är det där? En naken man. Nej, inte skip. Helvete vad mörkt och dystert det var. Antar att det är ännu mörkare för er. Can you hear me? Ska jävlar. Kan man trycka någonting för att sikta in? Vänta, vi ska upp där. Då är frågan, vem fan är det här? Åh, ska jag vara tvungen att bli rädd och grejer i det här spelet? Det låter inte som en höjdare, tycker jag. Jag är så van med lätta spel nu, eller sådana stories. Jävlar. What the fuck? Vad är det som händer? Var det inte jag? Eller han, Allan? Allan med brallan. What the fuck? Det är någonting som jagar mig. Sprint. Det är någonting runt här alltså. What the fuck? Game save. Hjälp, tjockisarna. Hoppa över. Nej. Det regnar, det måste vara svinkallt för det. What the fuck är det där? Skulle jag dö där eller? Ja, jag skulle. What the fuck är det som händer? Hur fan kommer man i en sån kult? Tar han hjärtat nu? Ja, what the fuck? Är han en polisofficer nu då? Gick det bra som sprang då? Fatta fucking head, man måste bli efter en sån grej. Hade ju skitit ner sig henne på riktigt. Kan flytta på min inspelningsskärm för den här. Blänga på den här.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
Porrätta alltså.
I'm good, Mom. How are you? This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Nej, precis.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
So good.
Spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what
Puss,
happens
puss.
when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
Logan?
Bye, kiddo.
Mr. Paul. Är man en brud detta alltså?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
She. Ja, jag tror det var en kille. Logan.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Så tycker jag om backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Det var väldigt filmigt än så länge.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Vet allting är skitsnyggt gjort utan bilen. Bilen ser ut som skräp. Fräs lite handsfree
The
nu.
deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Nightmares territory.
You're the one who wanted to swim.
Yeah. Det är snällt att de gjorde kryss åt oss. På safety.
Now? That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Det låter som det är den här.
Hey, over here.
Over here.
Hey there, Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson,
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga
You
alltså.
know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Vi tar den.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Jobbigt att ha han i bakgrunden.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get
Goals.
to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Vad är det för clues då?
The mind place. My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case.
Gött att vara så smart.
Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Det var ett
Worth
par.
taking another look.
Victims. Vad spännande. Kan du inte trycka på den?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Självklart.
Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Det var en kult. Är det någon som är någon omvägar? Eller är den låst?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
No items.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Move it. No grilling. Feed. Not leave a trace. Kan jag dra min pickadoll eller?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. Mount Mountain. Jag vet att Mountain inte var Mount, eller Mighty.
Fucking nature.
Ja, jävla skit.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Det är för jävla snyggt spel i alla fall. Bro. Här sprang du också.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Mårtar. Det fanns ju ännu mer grejer. Jaha.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Tack så mycket.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did,
En telefonbåt.
coffee's on me.
Mitt ute i skogen.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Men de blir blött. Batterier. Det är jättebra.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Där satt han. Ja, vi går och pratar med honom också.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Behind the store. Flyttar de på...
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial
Det var ju soporna jag kollade i förut ju.
shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Han låter lite grinig. Vad är det här då? Är det står kanske?
This is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know.
En pillig snopp. Upp.
Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me
Det var hjärtat.
coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Key image.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Vad timing.
Coincidence?
Goals. Så, är jag klar nu eller?
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Ja, det var den knappen.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Och så måste jag in där igen då. Hallå. Något mer eller? Schyssta dojor. Är det något jag ska se eller? Varför kan jag inte göra något där?
Doesn't look right.
Murder interrupted. Jag kan inte... Nej.
Doesn't make sense.
Varför inte det då?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
4. Learn about the victim.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Det var nog inte de va?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Spelar de in? Killers. For later.
Was he killed here or brought here after? So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Det här var ju lite ocharmigt faktiskt. Ska han dit då?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mm.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Nej. Jag kollar på det.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Ingen timing. Känns inte som det är något mer där, va? Det är killers.
Bootprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Nu kan man sätta in dem.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Ooh.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Varför sprakar det i
Why
bakgrunden?
here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
Missing in action. Om ni inte visste så lär jag er grejer.
A lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
From the lake that's not a lake.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Nu kommer jag.
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Vart är ni då? Där. I'm here. I'm here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
I'm
It's
ready.
not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by these witnesses. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Creepy.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing sick
Not the last.
with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Profiling. Jävlar. Jag dog i spelet också.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
Det är ju frågan.
Words close to my chest now. Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
For later.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Jag följer efter dig. Jag hoppas du vet vart du ska. Sist jag var här så var det becksvart. Och regna. Nej, det ser ut som man kan öppna. Run, Forrest, run. Men det är ju fan inte lake.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Vad är min quest nu då? Så.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town.
Tänk att han står bredvid och hon säger samma i samma höjd och allting.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Är det här?
Let's get the car. Drive to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got.
Det är ju världens jävla spökwoods ju. Som får snacka då.
If we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Weapon upgrade. Nej. Skett sig. Var ingen mer där uppe då? Nej. Den har jag läst.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Är det upp här eller? Jag har nog inte rätt väg. I'm
Here we
driving.
are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Nej.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Varför då? Jag känner att det kan bli läskigt. Vad fan är det? Fimpar eller?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Men där tror jag vi avslutar för idag.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Ja.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Ja, så ni får ha det så bra allesammans. Jag hoppas ni gillar serien. Så syns vi imorgon. Hej hej.